Stephanie. Welcome and welcome back to Quilting Beauty and Books, my corner of YouTube. I pray that you and your family are all doing well today and that you enjoyed today's video. Guys, as you can see by today's title, we're playing a game. What game? Bingo! Now, I'm going to do mine a little bit different than how a lot of people are doing their game. I'm going to go back old school of how you have to win this game. I'm going to have to get bingo going across, down. Well, let me go right so it won't look like I'm drunk doing this. I'm going to go across, down, or on a diagonal. The free spot is me choosing a book of my choice off of my shelf, okay? All of these numbers have, on the back side, there is a prompt. I do have a bingo caller app on my phone. I have a dauber and my stamps. So we're gonna play bingo the old-fashioned way. Now, before I get started, I want to tell you about these numbers. Let me turn a little bit to the side. According to the bingo caller app that I have, the card goes up to 75. So I am only going to use 1 through 5 for B's, 16 through 20 for I's, 31 through 35 for the N's, G46 to G51, and O61 to O66. Those are the numbers I'll be using. And what I will do, because we're only using pretty much this much of the app. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try to get a little bit closer. There you go. So that's how much of the app I will be using. So we're going to go ahead and see how I do. Okay. So let me get my little dauber ready. Have my little ink pad here. I should have used my green one, because I love the color green, but that just didn't happen. So it has an auto picker. So I'm going to select auto pick. The sound on here doesn't work as much as I wanted it to, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Auto pick O64. I have that number. You see, it puts a dot right there. Next number, B14. Don't have that. Next number, O67. Past my number range. I-29, past my number range. N-41, past my number range. We're going to be here all day. B-13, again, past my number range. O-70, past my number range. Let's see. B-4, as you can see that's within my number range. B-4. Yeah, my board trying to run away. Next number, B11, no. O72, no. G57, no. O73, no. G58, no. B15, N40, no. B5, yes. Okay. B2. We got 2 more to get bingo in this row. I don't know what kind of acrobats I'm gonna have to do to get get this thing to go right. Let's see. Oh, G59. I accidentally hit it. G46. Yes. N32. Yes. Finally. I-20. What? G52. No. I-22. No. N37. No. I-28. No. N42. No. I-21, no. G54, no. G47, yes. Okay, let's look at the board so far. I need 2 to get bingo down this way. I need 2 to get bingo across here. And I have 2 to get it diagonal here. 3 to get it here, 3 to get it here, 3 to get it there. Let's keep going. Let's see. I-26, no. O-65. Oh, we got an O-65. G48. Stamp it a little bit more. Okay, guys, we getting it all close. We're getting closer. O75, no. B12, no. O71, no. O63, okay. O68, no. O74, no. O69, no. B9, no. N44, no. B8, no. I16, we got one. G51, no. N38, no. B7, no. B10, no. O66, no. I18. Okay, we have one. Okay, let's double check to make sure I don't have bingo somewhere. Woo! No cross. No diagonals. We're keeping it going. Okay, let's see. Still need 2 here. Need 3 here. 2 here. 1 to get it across here. 4 to get 3 to get it across here. 2 to get it across here. Going down, I need 2 here, 2 here, 3, 2, and 2. So let's keep going. N35. Got it right here. So I got 2 that need just 1. B3. Bingo. I have bingo, guys, going across. Bingo going across. I got 3. I-18. The free one is N33, G48, and 063. So there's my bingo. Now let's go ahead and see which books that the prompts say that I have to read. It's one prompt that on there that, you know, just talking out loud is one that has to read a book that's out of my comfort zone. And I already told you guys there was 2 sets of books that was outside of my comfort zone, and that one was being the that Amish book that I read, and then the other one was that like steampunk stuff. So I had to find something else that's outside of my comfort zone, because them 2 wasn't it. So let's see what prompt number 3. 3 says I have to read a book by a Black author. Well, and these are for my July reads. So, which was good because I already have a book that I was going to read for the month of July, and it does have a Black author. And that book is right here, actually. That book is called A Long Time Coming by Robin W. Pearson. And the back cover reads, to hear Beatrice Agnew tell it, she entered the world with her mouth tightly shut. Just because she finds out she's dying doesn't mean she can't keep it that way. If any of her children have questions about their daddy and the choices she made after he abandoned them, they best take it up with Jesus. There's no room in Granny B's house for regrets or hand-holding, or so she thinks. Her granddaughter, Evelyn Lester, shows up on Beatrice's doorstep anyway, burdened with her own secret baggage. Determined to help her Granny B mend fences with her far-flung brood, Evelyn turns her grandmother's heart and home inside out. Evelyn's meddling uncovers a tucked-away box of old letters, forcing the 2 women to wrestle with their past and present pain as they comfort the truth Beatrice has worked a lifetime to hide. Again, this book is called A Long Time Coming by Robin W. Pearson. The next book is I'm sorry. Did I show you guys the first one? I can't remember. I wrote Black author. This one is a yellow book. So I have to read a book with a yellow binding. I mean, a yellow book. So let me look and see which book I'm going to choose. Okay. The book that I chose for my yellow book is called Journey to the Well, and it's The Woman of Samaria by Diana Wallace Taylor. This is the only book that I have that had like a true yellow to it. Most of my other books had gold yellow. So this one is yellow, has yellow in it, and it ombres out to gold. So that's why I chose this one. And the back cover reads, The Woman of Samaria. A Samaritan woman trudges slowly over a mile outside the town of Shechem to draw water from Jacob's well. Since Samaria is a land of many springs, the local well would have been more convenient. Knowing she can avoid the other women by going at the hottest time of the day, she is startled to find a Jewish rabbi sitting on the edge of the well. Most Jews avoided Samaria, for there was great animosity between the Samaritans and the Jews. To her utter amazement, the rabbi not only smiles at her, but also holds out his hand and asks, "Will you give me a drink?" Who was the Samaritan woman, and why did Jesus honor her as the first person to whom he would reveal himself as Messiah? A woman married 5 times and living with a man who was not her husband seems an unlikely candidate for this divine appointment. Could there be more to her than we have supposed? Again, Journey to the Well. The free book I will choose at the end. G48 was a standalone book. Sorry, my hand is in the way if you can't read that. Standalone. And the book I chose for my standalone book is by Nadine Brands, and it's called Romanov. I wanted to read this book for a really, really long time. The cover is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna say this was like a true story, but don't get me lying to you. I don't know. The inside cover reads, "The history books say I died. They don't know half of it. Anastasia, whatever her nickname is, Nastya, Natasha. That's how I'm gonna say it. Romanov was given a single mission to smuggle an ancient spell into her suitcase on the way to exile in Siberia. It might be her family's only salvation, but the leader of the Bolshevik, I will learn how to pronounce that word, army is after them, and he's haunted Romanov before. Anastasia, because they put her nickname there. Only chances of surviving herself and her family are either to release the spell and deal with the consequences, or to enlist the help from Zash, the handsome soldier who doesn't act like the average Bolshevik. Anastasia has only dabbled in magic, but it doesn't frighten her half as much as her growing attraction to Zash. She likes him. She thinks he might even like her. That is, until she's on one side of a firing squad and he's on the other. So yeah, I can't wait to read this one. This one's, again, it sounds really good. The cover is gorgeous. And I heard many people say that here on YouTube, you know how they burnt me before, that they said it was a pretty good book. So I look forward to reading this one. The next book for I-63 is a biblical historian book. Okay. Biblical historian. Let's see. The book that I chose for biblical historical, is book number 2 in the Jerusalem Chronicle series, and it is by Bodie and Brock Finney, and it is called Take This Cup. Gorgeous. And as you can see on the back, it does have historical right there. I don't know if you can see that. The back cover reads, woven into the fabric of prophecy, a young boy named Nehemiah must choose to embrace his destiny as cupbearer to the King of Kings. When Nehemiah, the child of Jewish exiles, begins hearing whispers and experiencing portentous visions, it quickly becomes clear to his father and his rabbi that this young cupbearer is meant for a higher purpose. But what? Certain that the Messiah is alive at that very moment, the family waits for the boy's destiny to be revealed. From the ancient site of the Garden of Eden, Nehemiah undertakes a perilous journey. The caravan route is full of danger, hardship, and mystery, all of it linked to what Nehemiah has in his keeping. In due time, his path becomes clear. It leads to Jerusalem, to a wealthy Pharisee named Joseph of Arimathea, and to Jesus of Nazareth. And Take This Cup, the second installment of the Jerusalem Chronicles, Bodie and Brockley envision more of Scripture's most dynamic moments and expand their award-winning canon of historical fiction with unprecedented power and depth. Again, this book is called Take This Cup by Bodie and Brockley. Now for my free book. I get to choose any book that I want. Let me see what I'm going to choose. Okay, I'm back. I couldn't choose. I have two books here, but I'm not 100% that these two will be the one that I read. So I keep looking back over at my bookshelf like, are you sure? So for right now, it's one of these two books. I wanted to go ahead and read The Thief of Corinth by Tessa Afshar. The back cover reads, First century Corinth is a city teeming with commerce and charm. It is also filled with danger and corruption. The perfect setting of, I'm going to call her name Ari, greatest adventure. After years spent living with her mother and oppressive grandfather in Athens, Ari runs away to her father's home in Corinth, only to discover the perilous secret that destroyed his marriage. Though a Greek of high birth, Galenos is the infamous thief who had been robbing the city's corrupt of their ill-gotten gains. Desperate to keep him safe, Ari risks her good name, her freedom, and the love of the man she adores to become her father's apprentice. As her unusual athletic ability leads her into dangerous exploits, Ari discovers that she secretly revels in playing with fire. But when the wrong person discovers their secret, Ari and her father find their future and very lives hanging in the balance. When they befriend a Jewish rabbi named Paul, they realize that his radical message challenges everything they fought to build, yet offers something neither dare hope for. So that's this one. Or, for now, is The Cramps of Corn, Rahab's Story by Jill Eileen Smith. And this is part 1 in the Daughters of the Promised series. Gorgeous cover. Back cover reads, wife to a gambler who took one too many risks, Rahab finds herself sold as a slave to cover her husband's debts. Forced into prostitution, she despairs of ever regaining her freedom and her self-respect. But when Israelite spies enter Jericho and come to lodge at her house, Rahab sees a glimmer of hope and the opportunity of a lifetime. In one risky moment, she takes a leap of faith, puts her trust in a God she does not know, and vows to protect the spies from the authorities. When the armies of Israel arrive weeks later, Rahab hopes they will keep their promise, but she had no idea what kind of challenges await her outside the Jericho walls, or if she will ever know the meaning of love. So, again, it's called The Cramps Corn by Jill Eileen Smith. Again, these are the books right here that were chosen by the game Bingo. The last two, it'll be either or, and I'm looking forward to see which one I do choose. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little game of bingo and picking my July reads. I just wanted to do something a little bit fun and different. Instead of reading the, from my next shelf, I'll get back to that in the month of August. So I hope you go ahead and like and share this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If not, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and click that bell so you'll be notified of my next upload. Go ahead and follow me over on Instagram and Twitter and over on my blog, with the handle Quilting, Reading, and Books. Until the next video, guys, be blessed. Bye.